This is like the latest thing right here that we kept seeing. Apparently, Nicolas Cage is being considered to portray his unseen version of Superman in the Flashpoint movie. Christian Bale, Val Kilmer, and George Clooney are being approached to reprise various Batman, along with Grant Gustin to play his CW Flash. This seems very, very far-fetched. I mean, I don't know. Was it an exclusive? It was on Fandom Wire, which at one point didn't Mr. Signor work for these guys? Now they don't anymore. Okay, so here it is. All right, so here's the article right here. So let's go to the article right here. Is this all right? Let me go. Let's go to this article right here that they're claiming this. Okay, got it. All right, so let's look at this article right here because it's kind of what I wanted to go over. I mean, as much as I would love to see this shit, it just seems very far-fetched. All right, so okay, exclusive. Jesus Christ, you fuckers, and using this goddamn word exclusive. Shut up with the word. The only reason why they use this word and with big, bold capital letters at the beginning, because of SEO, okay? SEO. Breaking, exclusive. This is why these guys do it, okay? It's a trick. It's a little fucking SEO trick. That's why they use it. And it's just dumb because it's like rumors. It's always exclusive. I heard something. Guess what, guys? Exclusive. I heard something from somebody. I can't tell you who it's from. So I mean, it's just, I just hate it. I just fucking hate that overuse word but they use it just for SEO. That's what it is. Happy Batman Day to all Gothamites, as comic book fans everywhere are celebrating the Dark Knight's most famous incarnations in pop culture, from the countless movies, animated shows, live action TV adaptations, and the many different video games. We here at Fandom Wire can exclusively reveal that DC's The Flash movie is bringing in more famous Batman. What we know now so far on the upcoming project from Warner Bros. Is that the film will bring back Tim Burton's Michael Keaton and DCEU's Ben Affleck to the long in-developed movie, but the producers have much more happening behind the scenes. Spoiler warning for some minor plot points and cameos. All right, so our sources tell us that the movie will follow the comics Flashpoint plot line, with Barry going back to stop a specific event, but in doing so, Barry messes up the timeline. As Barry goes back to try to find his regular world, he stumbles into many new ones, allowing for the opportunity for various cameo appearances. There have been more. Okay, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Okay. Yeah, it says the word is that producers want him to stop quickly into Nolan's Gotham City, but since Batman is technically dead in that timeline, Barry might see a newspaper explaining Batman is dead. However, as impossible as they know it'll be, the producers are very keen to try to get Christian Bale to show up, in which case they'll adjust it. That doesn't make sense. They ended Christian Bale's Batman perfectly. If anything, I would believe this a little more if if they talked about Joseph Gordon-Levitt being in contact. That would be sweet. Okay? And I think that's been brought up too when it came to the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's like, don't get Bale, go get Gordon-Levitt. He's the new Batman, or the Nightwing, or whatever the fuck. That would be pretty sweet. If they're going to go full force, go that route. Don't bring back Bale's Batman. Bring back Gordon-Levitt if that's going to be the case. And yeah, you could still have a newspaper that says Batman dead, saved millions, blah, 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 And then it says right here, no, hell no, give us, but he's done. He's done, man. He's done. Bale is done. This is why I have trouble believing this. Other Batman worlds on deck are Val Kilmer. I don't think I mean, unless they're going to play into the illness that he has or had, and what effect it had on, the way he sounds and looks. I really don't see Val Kilmer happening. George Clooney's, I seriously do not see George Clooney coming back. I mean, he had a terrible experience when it came to his Batman movie, both in which are also being approached. Kilmer was recently scheduled to do a DC fandom panel as talk of Batman Forever Schumacher cut keeps raging, so he seems more likely to agree. I don't think these people realize the condition that Val Kilmer is in right now. It's not just the Val Kilmer we once knew that's older. I mean, he went through a health scare big time. So I just don't see that happening. Our sources also say that Grant Gustin's Barry Allen from CW's The Flash could also show up, which, yeah, this I believe, because Ezra showed up on the CW, so why not Grant showing up in the movie? That makes sense to me. This is like the only one that makes sense right here. I 100% will back up this rumor right here. I would not be surprised at all. What are you saying, Mr. Patton? I'm sure Clooney would instantly tell them to F off. Yes, exactly. Clooney doesn't need to do it. Clooney does not need to do it. The guy's rich as shit. I mean, it only seems like George Clooney does movies now that he really like wants to do, like roles he really wants to do, produce movies and stuff like that. I just don't see him coming back to do some silly Batman cameo. I just think this is too far-fetched. Now, the super surprise cameo. Our sources say they are also approaching Nicolas Cage to briefly portray Tim Burton's version of the Superman that never was. That would be interesting. Have you seen what Nicolas Cage looks like now, too? Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. Maybe they do something. To make his cameo even cooler, Cage wouldn't just be a cameo from another world, but instead would portray the Superman in Michael Keaton's world, where a bulk of the film will apparently take place. Talk about mind-blowing. It could be cheesy as all hell. Yeah. Nicolas Cage is a huge Superman fan, so giving him the chance to finally... No, I mean, I would love to see this. I would love to see this, but not as like a significant role. I don't know if they would do some de-aging stuff. So that's what I'm kind of wondering, too, when it comes to Michael Keaton and stuff like that. Are they going to do big-time de-aging CGI? Is that what's going to happen? That's what I wonder. Like, obviously, if they're going to have Michael Keaton in a bat suit, they don't really have to do that, because obviously only like part of his face is covered or is shown. So it's very easy to de-age somebody in the bat suit. But I'm just wondering, like, when they take it off, are they going to de-age him, or is he going to be his age now? That's what I wonder. That's what I kind of wonder. Is Barry traveling back to the 90s of this world, of the Burton universe? That'd be pretty sweet, because then are they going to do the same thing to Nicolas Cage if they were to do that? I don't know. It's all very weird. I just don't know if I believe all of that. I definitely don't believe the Kilmer and Clooney stuff. I think that's overkill. I think that's big-time overkill. You don't need all that. Because when it comes to Kilmer and Clooney, technically it was supposed to be a continuation of the Burton verse. Technically it was, because guess what? All four of those movies shared the same Alfred, shared the same Commissioner Gordon. So I don't know. Seems a little weird to me. Why would they contact all of them when they already got Keaton? Okay, because technically Clooney and Kilmer were supposed to be a continuation of Keaton. So it's just, I don't know. To me, source, dude, trust me. That's what a lot of it is. But the thing is, I've done that too. Where I say my source and I'm like, trust me. And I've told people, trust me also. So it's shitty when you have a source, and then people, of course, are like, what's your source? And it's like, I can't name my source. They'll get in trouble. They'll get they'll get sued. You can't do it, but stop putting fucking exclusive on it. But they do it because of SEO. Okay. That's why they do it. Breaking or exclusive. That's why they put it on there.